The former owner of Ivy Place Apartments in Tulsa faces federal fraud charges tonight.
We first told you about Ivy Place back in February after the city cut off the water because the owner owed $23,000 in unpaid water bills. Michael Fein is now indicted for wire and bank fraud, accused of getting $28 million in fraudulent bank loans.
News on 6's Eric Payne is live now with an update tonight. Eric?
Craig and Lori, Michael Fein has been under investigation for several months for how his company treated residents in not just the Tulsa complex, but complexes in St. Louis and Kansas City too. The indictment was filed in Missouri. Steve Kendall says living at Ivy Place is much better now.
A lot of good changes. The new people that are running this now are really great. They've cleaned the place up. They've got rid of a lot of the troublemakers. The property is kept up immaculate.
That's a lot different than back in February when residents here had their water cut off and the city had to bring a tank of water for the people to use until the owner paid the bills. Even the property manager seems at a loss for words back then.
So when we cut them off, that's when it's going to start getting real, I guess.
Yes. And maybe that's what they need to, make payment.
The owner?
Yeah.
The indictment against Michael Fein says he lied when refinancing to get a $7.7 million loan for Ivy Place. It says he told lenders Ivy Place was nearly 97% full, when it actually was 67%. It says he also inflated the property's income statement. U.S. Attorney Tim Garrison says Fein and his companies defrauded several financial institutions, illegally enriching himself even as he provided substandard living conditions for his low-income tenants. Tenants in Tulsa say they're just grateful things here have improved.
This is an old complex here, but they're bringing the pride back. This used to be the Cadillac of Tulsa at one time.
TV stations in Missouri are reporting Fein is overseas right now. That means the U.S. Marshals would take over. Eric Payne, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.